Good morning, everyone. Welcome to class. Today we're going to be reading some books. We're especially going to be working on our predictions, making predictions. You guys remember what we talked about predictions? What that means? What does that predict word mean?
Like to think what's going to happen next.
Yes, so when we read our books, we're going to try and think of what we think could happen next, okay? So we're starting here with this book, Curious George Feeds the Animals. Yes? Okay. And remember, feeds is what?
Verb.
A verb. Good job. Okay. So what do you guys see here on the cover?
A king giving a nut to a kangaroo.
You see a kangaroo, and George is giving something, a nut, to the kangaroo. So what kind of predictions can we make? Where is George gonna be?
At the zoo.
At the zoo? Is that a good place to see kangaroos? Yes. He could be at the zoo. Okay. And what kind of animals will George see, do you think?
A kangaroo.
Okay, we know he's gonna see
Seals.
probably a kangaroo. A seal.
Giraffe.
A giraffe.
An elephant.
An elephant.
A tiger.
Tiger. Okay, well, let's begin our reading, okay? This is George. George was a good little monkey and always very curious. One day, George went to the zoo with his friend, the man with the yellow hat. A new rainforest exhibit was opening, and they wanted to be the first ones inside. So did you guys make some good predictions?
Yep.
Was he going to the
a
zoo? He was going to a zoo. And we know that there is a new exhibit, right?
That's
A
why
new
they
place.
Yeah.
Exhibit, a new place, a new thing that the zoo has to see the animals. Okay? What can we predict will happen?
He feeds them.
Well, we know that's a good prediction because we know that he gets in danger. Okay, that's a good prediction. But when they got to the new exhibit, the doors were closed. We'll have to come back later, George, the man said. Why don't we visit the other animals while we wait? So what happened?
It wasn't open.
It wasn't open, it was closed. Okay? First, they stopped to watch a zookeeper feed the seals. When he tossed little fish in the air, the seals jumped up to catch them. Then they barked for more. It looked like fun to feed the animals. What do you think will happen? Does George look like this looks like fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think George is gonna want to do?
Feed the animals. Do the same thing.
Do the same thing. And what do you think will happen when he feeds the animals? Remember, we're making predictions here. So we have to use our brain to think what could happen.
He gets in trouble for feeding them.
He could get in trouble. Somebody said he could get in danger. What else?
They eat him.
They could eat him. Those are some really good predictions. Okay? So I want you guys to read to each other the next couple pages. And I want you to write in your notebooks the new words, because there are a lot of new words in this book. Okay, this is a new book. Have you guys seen any Curious George shows?
A little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit.
Yes. And do you guys kind of know Curious George from the shows that you've seen what happens with him?
Well, not by the shows, by the books that I've read.
You've read some books.
In trouble,
He usually gets in trouble.
in danger.
He chokes on puzzle pieces.
Sometimes he chokes on puzzle pieces. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is read a little bit, a few pages. I want you to read from page 6 to page 12 in the book with your groups. Take turns reading to each other and discussing what is happening. I will come around to take a look at what you guys are doing, okay? So get your books, your worksheets to read to each other. Can you guys start reading?
Yeah. Would you like something to eat too, George? Asked the man with the yellow hat. He brought a snack for them to share. When they stopped to see the crocodile, George remembered how the zookeeper fed fish to the seals. He was curious. Would the crocodile like something to eat? George tossed him a tree and the crocodile snapped it out of the air. Next, they visited the koalas.
Remember, we're taking turns reading, so you have to give a chance to the other. But I want you to discuss. I want you guys to discuss what is happening in the story. So what just happened in the first page?
They
went to the zoo.
But the first page that I read,
Yes.
they got some snacks and then George fed it to the crocodile.
So the first animal that he feeds is
Crocodile.
a crocodile. Remember, I want you guys to pay close attention to the past tense in this book, okay?
Visited.
All right. Well, continue working, please.
Next, they visited the